I give you credit. I think you're insane, but credit and welcome on a Tuesday.
Thank you. Now, what happened was I actually set down the hat that matched it, but I grabbed the wrong one when I ran in the house, and I grabbed the other hat, and I was like, screw it. I'll just wear this one instead. Because I knew it would get under your skin.
No, we're good. Sparty gear
actually, it doesn't. I mean,
Sparty gear is packed in a box until January 1st when college basketball starts.
Actually, it started.
No, for me, it don't start till January.
Well, I'll be there at the Duke game. So,
whoa. He wears a big green hat.
Yes.
I may cut a new version of that.
I'll be at the Duke game when they take on Duke.
When is that? What is that? Chicago United Center?
Yep, November 14th.
Well, good luck. All right, so I want to start today's show. We've got a lot of ground to cover. And part of it begins with I thought David would have better energy today. We're going to do a lot of Lions this week because they have the biggest game arguably in the league. And also because there is no rivalry because we're going to get beat 52-0. But the point is, for David, today represented some breaking news. And I thought David would be hype. I thought Kenny would be his normal pouty self. That part is true. Michigan has now been installed as the betting favorite to win the national title. That's in response to Brock Bowers' injury for Georgia. They're saying 4 to 6 weeks. Other people are saying just the rest of the regular season. And even then, if you're his parents and he's going to go top 5 in the draft, why come back? I digress.
You know what? Actually, I would say you got to win a title. You just won a cup.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
But I thought David would just be really pumped up, amped up, ready to roll. And you know what David said to me? And it was weird because it's how we feel. I mean, there's no juice for this game. That went out the door with Mel Tucker. But David is like, I'm not excited at all about the weekend. And the betting thing is whatever because we haven't played anyone. And I'm like, well, David, you have to begin getting a modicum of joy. You have arguably the number one team in America. So, David, I know, I know you weren't aware we were going to out you on the air in this way, but this is what's happened. I want to hear from you. What is wrong with you?
It is what it is. Come Saturday.
What, Rico? What's wrong?
What is wrong with you?
Well, it's the most
couch. Tell me what's wrong.
It's the most standard question I can ask this man. We're sitting here and our team plays 60-minute football games with their head up their own ass. This guy's got a team that hasn't won a game by less than 25, whether you've played anyone or not. You're arguably the best team in America. You've just been installed the betting favorite. You're going to burn your rival's stadium to the ground. You're going to overrun it with fans. It's going to be a proper coronation for your team. And you have I tell you, Kenny, I'm surrounded. These two together, pendulous balls. The balls you got to have to say that to me, to say that to him. That's incredible.
I know. Look,
we don't even know what a first down feels like.
Caden Hauser finally completed a pass for you. He scored on a first drive for you.
The world is your oyster, and you just don't. I don't feel the energy from you.
But it matters to me who we've played. So yes, while the betting odds are in our favor, it's like, okay, are we really the best team in college football? And then yeah, sure, Saturday I'll be excited. I'll be excited to pummel Michigan State into the ground.
And I just got a text from one of the couple Wolverines that I'm close to in my life, and it's a direct quote. David is an effing weirdo. I'm pumped up for a blowout Saturday.
No.
Close quote.
Saturday I'll be excited, but Tuesday before, there's nothing. There's no excitement. There's no joy.
So let me ask a question then. Maybe we'll do this. And it's beyond, why is Rico wearing an MSU hat? It is more, what is it going to take for a Michigan fan to be pumped up Saturday? Is it winning by 30, 40? Would it be some form of like Randy Moss, pull your pants down and moon the crowd celebration? Would it be Jim Harbaugh spitting his dip in Harlan Barnett's face? Like what would it take for you to be amped for this? Or maybe you already are. Believe me, I don't call the wambulance. If you can go for 2, if you can score 70, you're not going to hear me complain. Do your thing.
I don't want to speak for David,
I want you to.
But it could just be the fact that you got bigger fish to fry. And even if you win this game, it means nothing to it.
A follow-up text from my friend, quote, tell him God wants him to be excited, close quote. Direct message from a Wolverine season ticket holder.
I mean, because even if you beat Michigan State, it really doesn't help your body of work whatsoever. So Michigan State, even though they're in-state, is no different than Indiana, UNLV, Eastern Colorado, or whoever you played at the beginning of the year. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but this is they view MSU like cockroaches. This is your chance to squish the cockroach.
See, I think they got that last year.
Yeah, but it never gets old.
No. But see, I don't know if you could top what happened last year because you beat them on the field and then you got all their players suspended and killed their season.
Yeah.
I don't know how you top that.
How'd those charges end up?
Oh, wait, the second the season was over, they all got dropped.
Ultimate railroading. But David, here's my question. Does David, Kenny's receiving calls and getting hung up on. I think we have a problem. Kenny, what's wrong? Did David upset
Is it
the
our
people?
classic two people?
No.
A monitor. Okay.
Kenny, it's a microphone. You're not ripping a turkey leg off of the
he knows
Thanksgiving
about that.
meal.
He does live reads now.
All right.
What about the agave?
What's your question, Mike?
I said you received a slew of calls and then were unceremoniously hung up on. Was David upsetting the crowd? Were we?
Just lots of people calling in that don't want to be on the air, which why are you calling in the first place? But that's okay.
Well, what message did you want to pass along to the guys?
I forgot. As soon as they say, I don't want to be on the air, but I just stop hanging.
Got it.
I almost hang up on them when they say that.
I wish you would.
I will.
Look, I just want to hear from the Michigan fans. Today's a Michigan fan day because there's really no state fan is going to this game. I watched
There's
three
state fans that are going to.
No, there's you and then the regular populace.
There are people that are going to go. Mike.
This will be a 50-50.
Right.
Man, it's going to be 50% Wolverine fans.
Right. That means that 50% went to the game.
Right, but those people are morons. So the point I'm making
Everybody
is
doesn't think like you.
I watched three groomsmen put their tickets up for sale Saturday as MSU was clown carring.
As they should.
I don't know any Spartan fan going. I have a buddy who has business tied to going up there on Saturdays with clients and stuff. He's going and leaving.
Right.
I'm going to do a college game day show with you. I'm not going to the game.
There'll be people there, Mike. In order to be 50-50, it means 50% of the stadium stayed to watch the game.
Do me a favor. Take your glass half full approach and just take it out that door.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it.
You're right. I'm a backup dancer. Show me the routine again.
Oh, left, right, 1, 2.
Yeah, there we go.
1, 2,
there
4.
We go. I got, you know what, David, I stepped out of pocket. Sorry about that, Mike. Won't happen again.
Thank you so much.
I thought I was going to have a solo career. It didn't work out.
Short of there being a Mel Tucker dunk tank at the Sparty statue, there's really nothing. But if you're the team favored by 25, that to me is exciting. Pounding your rival beyond submission, literally beating your rival to death. That is the penultimate. That is as good as it gets.
But the funny thing, and I've heard from a lot of Michigan fans, and David, you can tell me if this is true.
Yeah.
But it's been the Michigan fans when I'm like, guys, you'll probably win this game handily. It'll be over by halftime. You'll do your typical slow Michigan start. It'll look like a competitive game for the first quarter. You'll pull away. And the Michigan fans are, you never know, man. The Spartan Stadium. And
Stop.
Mike, these are hardcore Michigan fans. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, no, you don't really believe that. Whenever you play Sparty, they always find another gear for Michigan. I'm like, if you've seen the last couple weeks, they've shown you every gear that they've had. It ain't much.
Yeah, I don't think having a 10-speed bike matters when the chain is popped.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, but I keep getting people who are like, no, but you're dismissing this right. I'm like, this is going to be like the time when it was the other way around when Rich Rod and Michigan was just bad.
There'll be players that were on the roster last week that won't be this week. So how can we sit here and say that, oh, it's Michigan State week? No, there's no way the game will be close.
None, and I'm not bad, David. You're not going to hear me spit shine a turd. I already bet Michigan. That make me a bad fan? F it. Don't care. I like money.
I understand what you're saying, but it's been Michigan fans that told me, no, you're underestimating. Those players will find a way because they hate. I'm like, they may hate your guts.
I think you're talking to some of the most bitch-made Michigan fans on the planet because people I talk to, They want to name the score, and I respect it because we did the same thing to them when they were down.
That's not enough. So everybody I talk to is bitch made.
It sounds like
everybody
it.
that talk to you, they're rational people.
I don't know if rational is the word I would use, but at least they're plugged into this topic appropriately. I think if you're scared of this, you have a spinal cord made of peanut butter.
Because they'll say, I've seen many a year where we're supposed to do this and you guys find a way. And then they start quoting years. And I'm like,
right, but that's when we had a coach. It's when, look, this program's off the rails. The train has derailed. It's gone off a bridge. And most of the train load is underwater.
For the record,
it's over.
We're saying the same thing. I was shocked to hear this come from Michigan
fans. You need to
fans.
associate with different fans, I think.
And maybe a different host. All right, David, what do you got?
Hurtful. David? Hurtful.
Oh, my gosh. Someone's texting in. I'm pumped for this game. I want revenge for the tunnel last year.
Revenge?
You got revenge. You
won the game.
Your alleged...
What was that, Eli Savitt?
Right, he basically said,
revenge.
wait, guys, I got you on this. Santa, have a seat. You're all suspended. And
I think that's the last time Ward and Jim were in the same room. Right. Revenge.
Right. They agreed upon something. It wasn't his contract.
Someone says, I want Michigan State to have 0 points in this game. That will bring me excitement.
Totally plausible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a Damon Dowdell. Bobby, have you lost the team? I don't know. It could be a 49-3 type deal.
Or, like the trick play they did with Cedric Irvin.
Oh, Ranger.
And then they didn't score for the rest of the game.
I was talking to John about that game the other day. That was his... No, John had a very nice, long-form, nuanced conversation with Demetrius Underwood that day. A.K.A. he baited Demetrius into punching him in the face. Because Demetrius was nuts and John didn't realize it. And then John realized real quick, wait, this dude might be a serial killer.
Security. Is he outside the locker room? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. With a knife. You probably don't want to go
We're going to go out the other door.
Yeah, Demetrius Underwood and Hubert Boo-Boo Thompson. 2 guys, and Robert Newkirk. 3 guys you did not want to mess with back in the day at State.
I was about to say, you probably could throw Malik in there as well.
And we've just made it 4. 248-539-9797.
How'd your wife, how'd your kids?
Up next, we've got a cage match. It's Taylor Lewan versus Boo-Boo Thompson.